for a relatively poor resource endowment like India, India needs to get its policy and implementation capacity across all energy sources equally. First constraint is on fuel, where coal, gas and hydro are available, but the country has not been able to tap them adequately. So you have good competition mechanisms leading to increase in generation capacity, but without corresponding opening up on the fuel side. The second constraint is on financial viability of state utilities. There, the key issue is that policy framework of Electricity Act is strong, but now the center needs to incentivize using its own policy apparatus and the finances that it has to get the states to own up reforms.
I think energy security is a moving target, just like people say broadband. Well, so secure has to be, first step is available. So power for all is one of the mantras of the Indian government. There's a large fraction of the Indian population that doesn't have household electricity. Security starts to me at the individual level before at the nationals and supply. So improving supply is part of it. And we can't improve supply indefinitely. Maybe the earth can't sustain it.
Energy conservation need to be energy economy, energy management, both at the policy level as well as at the macro and micro level.
It is widely acknowledged that India will need all sources of energy to sustain economic growth at the currently predicted levels. New exploration licensing policy and production sharing contracts which were signed under it were great enablers in increasing upstream activity. However, recently it became more challenging for oil and gas companies to operate in India, and even more so, it became difficult for the companies to consider future investment. These issues, absence of the market-driven price, cumbersome PSC administration, and apparent inability of the government and oil and gas companies to work together resulted in a significant decrease in upstream activity in recent years in India. However, this has been recognized by the government of India, and the government is engaged in a constructive dialogue. So hopefully forward steps will be taken very soon.
What needs to be done is energy needs to be priced rightly as a minimum condition, as a necessary condition for solving the problem.
We are trying to decontrol energy pricing so that it moves as fast as possible to a market-based system rather than being tightly controlled by the political executive. Energy is extremely important for sustaining growth in medium to long term, and also for making it inclusive enough for a large number of people who do not have adequate access to energy at the moment. To address this challenge, we set up experts who prepared the integrated energy policy, which is forward-looking up to 2030.